I need to edit all this shit up, man.
Oh, hello there, everyone, and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2023. I'm Sean Day9 Plot, and today, I'm not just joining you on a tour of the finest upcoming PC games. I am standing with you on the bleeding edge of innovation. I've revolutionized how this show is made. Production crew? Pfft, ditched him, don't need him. It's just me, my automated systems, and this one guy I've hired on work experience. Say hi to
Why do they think we enjoy this?
So what does the face of the future look like? Weirdly, pretty familiar. Why don't you introduce yourself, Frank AI?
Hello, broadcast viewers. I am Frank AI, a virtual co-host based on professional gaming icon Frankie Ward, utilizing deep learning neural networks.
Super duper. And what do you have lined up for us?
I have analyzed the entirety of published games media and surveyed discussion forums for the most anticipated titles. I have then constructed the ideal showcase, including titles like Stormgate, Path of Exile 2, PAX Day, June Awakening, and finally Morris Men, Troop Lord of Destiny.
Wait, are those like the jingly dancing guys from England? Are you sure that's a real game?
My mistake, Sean.
Somebody made a game about
Morris
Morris Men.
I devised based on
Why is he cosplaying Steve Jobs? Because it's supposed to be funny.
To generate another?
Huh. You know, instead, let's just get things rolling with something that actually exists. First up, from 11-Bit Studios, we return to an icy apocalypse in Frostpunk 2.
Man alive. What has gaming become?
Do you hear it? It's restless. Ambition
Liquid
requires
metal.
man to feed upon. It also needs time, direction, and sacrifice. But for every man who
It's alright,
fulfills
Apple. I laugh at my own jokes all the time because nobody else does.
thousands left with nothing. It's them who knock and open the door to hell.
Sort of joke gang. Oh, was it another cinematic trailer where they didn't actually show a thing of gameplay? Cool. Alright. To be fair, if you played the first one, you probably know what the second one's like. But if you haven't, you have no clue. I'm gonna need some coffee after this. Multi-award winning sandbox heist. It's a heist game? Oh god, why does it look like he's making the bear? You know, the sussy bear. Oh no, it's King Kong. T-Rex! It's always been a heist game? I had no idea, I've never played it. I thought it was just destroy things game. If you don't know, don't worry about it, sick. It's from like 20 years ago and it should stay. It should stay in the past.
Hey, check it out. I don't even need to write my own script for this show anymore. All right, wait. All right.
It didn't seem like it had a script in the
Up
first
next,
place.
We've got a pile of fresh previews for the most visceral, immersive PC releases coming our way, featuring visceral combat and immersive exploration, visceral landscapes and immersive storytelling. Fans of immersion will... Yeah, it kind of just keeps going on like this. So, I think it just needs a little bit more fine-tuning. And until that point, let's just go ahead and dive right into our next previews with Nivalis, Jumplight Odyssey, and Road to Vostok.
There's a city you see when you close your eyes. Are they closed?
Oh my god, villain. I think I remember that. I think I remember that.
Maybe you've been here before. That was just a dream. Now, it's time to come home. This is your apartment. The sounds of the nightclubs nearby are the heartbeat of the city. The street food smells drift through your windows.
Visually, this game looks great.
It's hard to sleep here. Your restless legs want to walk the busy streets.
It's hard to sleep anywhere. It's called life.
It's a city in the clouds. But you can't make a rainbow without a little
Don't
rain.
sell me on a game that makes it difficult to
Most
sleep.
things in life, it's best to start at the bottom and work your way up. It's not so bad down here. We can go fishing, take a boat ride, soak up the atmosphere. And don't worry too much about the serial killer on the loose. I'm sure we'll never meet him. I can even help you run your new business venture. A noodle stand. With a little work, there's no limits to how high you'll climb. Just don't look down. As your digital companion, I can help you navigate the complex relationships with my personality matrix. Business partners, friends, rivals,
Did you
enemies,
see the jiggle physics?
even lovers. It's all about saying the right thing at the right time. Your choices matter, so choose carefully. There's a city you see when you close your eyes. It's called Nivalis. Consider this
That game looks
an
alright.
invitation.
Yeah, I'm interested as well. That's by the butcher. Your choices matter like these fat babs.
Princess, the Zetopans will be in our system any minute.
Fucking hell.
Here yet. Prepare defenses.
Upgrading our engine capabilities. Engineering's on it. Suburban warship in the system.
Don't lose hope now. Red alert!
Blast door sealed. Units online.
Jump light report.
Jump light calibration almost complete, Your Highness.
Incoming Suburban fighter.
More ships jumping in.
Scramble fighters.
If I know Star Wars, they're all dead.
Leader engaging enemies.
A sandbox live sim in a city? I think so, yeah, Morgan.
Combat division. Handle those orders.
All creatures starboard
ETA on jump.
Jump light in 5, 4, 3, too many of them. 2, 1.
Not today, Voltan.
Voltan. Never mind. Hardcore survival FPS games and there's so many post-apocalyptic games. Do you ever think like devs make a game post-apocalyptic because they don't want to create NPCs and quest lines and dialogue? Oh yeah, it's post-apocalyptic now. I thought it was a dinosaur game, but that's how it looks. We need more dinosaur games. I'm playing a dinosaur game tomorrow, Applebun. Both narratively and financially sound decisions. I don't know narrative. Road to Vostok. A demo available on Steam.
Content reminders enabled. Upcoming games in the next 30 minutes include Path of Exile 2, the full Ferocious trailer, Age of
Yes,
Sigmar,
Ferocious.
Lands of Ruin, and Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector. Failure
I'm
to keep
Ferocious.
watching will lead to a personal system failure.
Lies of P, the
I'm
Pinocchio
ferocious
Bloodborne
to
light
put
game,
these nuts
is
on
a
your chin.
couple months off, and it's got me thinking, what other untapped literary veins are just waiting to be gamified?
I can generate a list of game concepts, pairing underutilized classic literature
I
and
hear
an
you.
appropriate style of gameplay.
By all means, but stick to public domain. We want to keep costs down.
Of course. Concept 1. Great expectations.
Alright. I know that was a
Concept
bit of a stretch, but
The
like...
market is for that. Next.
Concept 2. Sense and Sensibility VR Shooter.
Sweet Jane Austen's bonnet. No. Next.
Concept 3, Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some more?
It's artful, but a little problematic. I mean, why don't you just throw something together
Thank you,
like
villain.
a Metroidvania based on the Christmas Carol?
I'm afraid you're too late, Sean. But perhaps you'd be interested in Ebenezer and the Invisible World.
Are you kidding? Is she kidding? She's not kidding.
Right where you belong with that joke. World premiere. God, it's so fucking warm. Sorry, I've been complaining about it all day. It's just so awful, man. I should have gotten a cold towel. That's what I should have done. Are you actually kidding me? Ebenezer Scrooge the Metroidvania? What an absolutely bonkers concept. Thing is as well, it doesn't look awful, it just looks ridiculous. Why? I'm buying this for Dora. Can I make him play it? He must play it on Christmas. It's gonna definitely helped entirely by an illustration team. Yeah. I'd agree, Morgan, yeah. Someone watched Christmas Carol while playing Castlevania. I think somebody put the hand into the fucking lucky jar of ideas. I think that's what happened. I think we saw this one already, didn't we? Yeah. We saw this one at the PlayStation showcase, didn't we? Yeah. It looks alright, but yeah. Looks fun with friends. It probably is, yeah. But I don't get to play games with friends. I'm forever a lone ghost. Music's pretty good, I like this. Command and Conquer? Gives those vibes, doesn't it? Do you think there'll ever be another Command and Conquer? Is that series not, like, dead? There's a giant aliens? What? If you stop putting them down, self-deprecating ghost, yeah. Dorf, real-time strategy conflict. Dorf. It sounds like Doru.
Dorf looks phenomenal. Hey, Frank AI, is that
How about you, Dorf on
everything ever written about video games? I'm sure you've got an interesting take on it. What are your thoughts?
Sean, Dwarf isn't just about strategic balance and resource scarcity in military industry. It's a game about the human condition, about our shared struggle against a cold and
Look, it
uncaring
works. It
universe.
works.
Pretty
It works,
moving
chat.
sentiment there, Frankie.
It
And what about
works.
Warhaven?
Warhaven isn't just about clashing swords and moments of magic heroism. It's a game about the
The
human
Dwarf
condition,
this.
about our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring universe.
Well, some wisdom bears repeating, right? And while I go sort out some unrelated gremlins in Frank AI's procedural critique, let's see a game with its own gremlins to sort out, preferably with a shotgun.
These creatures infernal, these perils eternal. Lord, heal me, free me.
Sulfur. I like how they like dance about when you shoot them. Like, oh my god, it's V. Porridge. All of the porridge. Is that a hot dog? Cousin. That boss's name is Cousin. Because why not? Yes. Oh. He broke his mobile phone. He ordered a pizza. This looks alright, yeah. Mossman. Hey Rod, welcome in. Scroll of Satiety. What is he holding? Pyroclasm? Like, I'm supposed to know what that means. Haha, so you can make like one really souped up weapon if you want. Oh no! They always keep your eyes on the road. Sulfur. Oh, I'm sleepy, man. It's very late for me. It looks like FPS in the dungeon. I can see that. What the fuck is the size of that weapon?
Thank you for believing in me. Together,
Look who's
we'll make it
talking.
the best shop the island's ever seen.
Open world shop simulator. Why do I want a job? I mean, I already have a job, but like, I don't want to simulate a job. Do you know what I mean?
Who sent you? You will regret working for the outlaws.
People making games about jobs for people who don't want to work jobs. Man, I fucking hate retail. Oh my god, I want to build a shop.
The love in the air. We're going out on a date. Told her to calm down. I freaking told her. What are you gonna do?
Breaking news. A mysterious infection continues to spread across the globe.
What is going on? I mean,
Oh.
the infected, the wall.
The song was about you. Your smile. Your warmth. Is there anything we can do?
We just saw a broadcaster get eaten.
What the hell?
No, defeating him now might make the wall fall on top of us.
That guy in the back.
You a couple of things too, you know.
We're all going to die. Wait for me. Goodbye.
I want to wake up. It's not over. Not yet.
I feel like it's like they've stitched like 3 or 4 different kind of like ideas together. You got like visual novel, dating sim, and some kind of survival horror. So it's like, if it was purely a visual novel, I'd be on board.
Nice
But
there.
it's a bit
Showing
too
us that love is never simple,
like
especially
messy
in the middle
hodgepodge.
of an apocalypse. You know, I sometimes get a little misty-eyed myself about a simpler time. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Look
I
at her
love
smiling
modernity.
constantly.
And sure, big tech's done some stumbling. I bet Mark Zuckerberg's
She's
probably a
just
little
like-
lonely in the Matrix. But all I'm saying is the olden days had an appeal. Medieval times when we were plowing our
Get
own fields
on
and
with
treating
it.
everything with leeches, not buying 8 pictures with weird electric money. Luckily,
My jaw
video games
hurts.
can bring the medieval fantasy to life. To find out how, I had Frank AI activate her new reporter drone. Oh, it's designed to identify, question, and report back on the
This
work
isn't
of
actually
leading
live,
game
is it?
developers. And don't worry.
Oh, there's
technically
noise
speaking,
outside.
it's
This is a live
completely legal.
presentation,
I mean,
but
this little guy's even got a selfie.
he's
light.
not
It's
live.
Kind of cute, in like a friendly panopticon kind of way.
He almost said something else then.
All the way out to Helsinki, Finland, to meet the team behind the highly anticipated medieval must-play, PAX Day. Let's take a look.
It's live. They're filming it right next to me. Would you kindly go over there and sort them out then, Sig? Here you go, chat. This is what the UK looks like everywhere. This is like wild UK. See that overcast sky?
My name is René
The
Robertson,
umbrellas,
and I'm
the
game
miserable
director for
expression.
PAX Day is an open world.
This is
fantasy game
Finland.
in a
Shh.
living,
They don't
breathing
know that. They
world
can't tell the
where
difference.
which we can call home.
Don't break
where
the
it's
illusion.
teeming with life, mysteries, and it's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you are living in 12th or 13th century Europe. It's a very different reality. You know, it's where knowledge has been lost and it's getting rediscovered. It's where magic
Chat
truly
can't
exists
read.
and ghosts
Got it.
exist and the myths are real. And this is kind of the inspiration. we
PAX
take
Day. I don't
to
know
build
PAX
this,
Day.
basically going back to the roots of what fantasy means and building a fantasy world based on real world mythologies. And so we go very much into the roots. So we're using a lot of medieval literature.
Bro, just play
and,
Dark Souls.
medieval bestiaries and grimoires, using real world magic, actual recipes for healing and
I've no idea, don't
using the real world magical properties of plants.
It's going to be the British Valheim, kinda. Oh, I'm kind of lost interest from that alone. I like dark fantasy, but I've no interest in Valheim, to be honest.
So PAX Day, maybe the way to explain it would be, imagine you're in this amazing, beautiful world, it's huge, and you find yourself in a forest, and your mission is to find a plot for where you start building a home, and from that home, you will go on to adventures to explore the world. So with the lore, we have wanted to create something that is fairly, like, deep and rich and grounded in reality, but something that is actually not a direct copy of like any of the history. So there's multiple types of ruins. There's the dungeons, and you'll be able to find.
I'm gonna be real, chat. I want to sleep.
The lore from the years when these were created in the game itself, and part of the like lore and mystery is also part of in the gameplay itself. So you will be able to like find and examine things, and actually then find snippets that help you find other places and make items in the game itself. And the area of the game that you will be able to play
being a
when
jerk.
you launch is we're calling it Gallia, and it's very
I'm being a
similar to
jerk.
the areas of the world in southern France, with the influences from the Nordics where we're from. So what we're building is, we're calling it the social sandbox. We're putting the least amount of barriers to entry on how you can actually interact with other players. Where most MMOs actually put a lot of blocks in how you can cooperate with the other players, and we're fundamentally different. So from the first minute when you start playing the game, you will be able to do everything you imagine with the other players. So you can trade, other people can actually help you. You can literally go onto a like dungeon raid from the very beginning of like you're starting the journey in the game, should you find people who actually help you to do that. What we want to create an environment that actually really incentivizes people to play the game the way
Poor
they
Doru.
like.
Oof.
And for some,
Oof.
actually like just going out to the wood and like cutting down the forest is something that gives you a sense of achievement, because you know the coal that you're helping to produce actually is valuable for the guild. Some people will absolutely prefer to just go to the dungeons. They couldn't care less about the coal production, but these players will still depend on each other where there's valuables to bring from the dungeon.
This doesn't
there's
really,
valuables to
like,
bring from the forest, and even the PvP players.
speak for
they
me,
will
I'm
be able
sorry.
to produce items that are only available through the PvP, but they will depend on the other players as well.
Chat, did you know it won a competition?
The lore of PAX Day is very much inspired by real-world folklore and
Sounds like I need friends for this.
fairy tales. With, of course, the caveat that
Yeah.
in PAX Day this stuff is
If it's got like a social element,
thing about folklore,
yeah,
the
yeah, or like a
folklore
cooperative thing,
are
yeah.
actually start out as true stories, whereas fairy tales
It's
are
a bear.
That's the distinction between the two. Folklore often, handles about ghosts or spirits or some supernatural things, but in the eyes of the people, during those times, this is reality. This is real. Ghosts are real, and this is not
So
distinct as any fantasy. And this is what we want to reflect. So when you're walking in the forest during night, you will find these things. You will find ghosts. You will find the spirits of of the past. And the deeper you go, the more mysterious and strange it becomes.
I know, man. I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired.
If I've caused any existential anxiety with my presence, it might help to try reframing those stresses in a positive light. Think of me, perhaps, as a blue shell from your favorite kart racer. I might be wielded to ruthlessly destroy hard-earned positions, but we can still have fun. Maybe there's a lizard driving a little car. Isn't that nice? Let's celebrate the same spirit of kart racing treachery as our next preview brings Mario Kart Mayhem to PC. Here's Stampede Racing Royale.
Can she legally say Mario Kart? Not that I care. I just think about those things. I hate to say it, but like the thing is with kart games, there's like almost no point because Mario Kart is peak kart. You kind of just can't, like, kudos for trying, but Mario Kart is just like the best karting series. And I'm not really trying to be a fanboy, it's just really fucking good. See, it's Battle Royale this time. Are you telling me Mario Kart isn't a fight to the death speed star? I'm just joking. Stampede Racing Royale.
For Master Horizon 2, Section 5, the art team is looking to balance style and authenticity to faithfully
It's alright.
all the incredible vehicles used in space exploration.
I'm just saying that Mario Kart is like the peak karting game.
Historical missions, past, present, and future. The design team have consulted with many space industry professionals to make sure that the gameplay reflects how it feels to be on the front line of exciting interplanetary discoveries. Go to MarsHorizon2.com to
People
sign
have
up
lost
to our
friends
mailing
with Mario
list for the
Kart?
first
I'm sure they
update.
have.
We have an alpha on the horizon.
Frank, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see Path of Exile 2 in action. Being something of a Path of Exile veteran myself.
That's debatable, Sean.
What?
Your Path of Exile playtime falls well below the community average.
But the time isn't what matters in that game.
I'm also analysing your chosen character builds in recent leagues and...
No, my build wasn't meant to be
they're
a fun
producing
build.
some troubling DPS simulation.
Fascinating, Frankie, but let's not keep the good people waiting.
Yeah, give us
Let's
more of
roll the
this.
tape for Path of Exile 2.
Give us some sassy AI.
If Ziri could see this now. Ugh, disgusting.
Everything's brown. Everything is brown, chat. I've seen one blue thing and bloodshed. Everything is brown. Ooh, fire.
The stench. It's getting worse.
Did she just lob shit at him? Sorry, I'm really tired, man. Tiny Build, that was my nickname in high school. Dinosaur!
Hey everyone, my name is Leo and I'm the lead developer of a new action-adventure game Ferocious. I began working on Ferocious a few years ago, with the idea of creating a first-person shooter in a timeless Lost World type of setting, combining over-the-top action with exploration and a sense of wonder. We were always inspired by mysterious places frozen in time, that you may have seen in movies like King Kong and Jurassic Park. We aim to marry the setting and its unique gameplay opportunities with classic first-person shooter mechanics, similar to early installments of franchises like Far Cry and Crysis. The flexibility of the Unity engine allows us to create unique solutions to some of the environmental features, such as custom water effects and realistic vegetation.
Where are the dinosaurs?
Use a mix of photo-scanned and handcrafted assets to create a world both scary and beautiful. However, there are some things waiting for you in the jungle that we couldn't find any real-world references for.
Yes!
So we had to improvise.
Yes!
I hope you guys are excited as I am.
Excited!
Please check the wish list and follow the game on Steam, as we can't wait to share more about Ferocious in the coming months. Thank you.
You can't just... What a disappointing trailer.
Welcome to Islands of Insight, an epic shared world puzzle adventure game set in a world of fantasy, ancient wonders, and natural beauty. Brimming with mysterious puzzles, secrets, and sublime landscapes for you and other players to discover, alone or together, all at your own pace.
Puzzles. Sorry. I'm really tired, man. It's fucking boiling in my office.
Journey of knowledge. Explore every
Staff told me that like my medication could take me more to make me more susceptible to heat stroke as well.
Savor the achievement of every solution as the world around you unlocks, revealing new challenges.
Looks alright, but it's not really my cup of tea, this one.
And fantastic rewards.
The idea of an open world puzzle game is quite interesting though.
In Islands of Insight, a beautiful realm of tranquility and adventure awaits you. Embark on the path of discovery and let your curiosity
No hunger bunging, no money. Pretty much.
Where the answer is always in sight.
I know what I like, Alameria. I know what I like. I know what you mean, Alpha Bun, yeah. Yeah, no, I like the idea of it, May, but I won't be playing it. I don't think I've seen a game like that, at least in quite a while.
I have an old-fashioned analog neural network, but I'm going to risk some data analysis of my own. Those Dark Souls games seem like a big deal, huh? Luckily,
don't talk down to me.
Taking a recess to work on giant robots, Hexworks is stepping in with a fresh supply of very depressed knights with very big swords. Coming this October, here's your latest look at Lords of the Fallen.
This is a game I'm really interested in. I was thinking of putting this one on Throne as well. Hi, Cinder.
In Lords of the Fallen, you'll explore two parallel worlds. The land of the living, where demonic knights and hulking monsters are trying to murder you, and the spooky Umbral Plane, where the ghosts of those creatures are trying to super murder you.
He's got a bell on his head.
Using the latest Unreal 5 technology, developer Hexworks layered these realities directly on top of each other, allowing you to portal to the Umbral Plane at will. Just try not to die in there. In the spirit of the Dark Souls games, failure will be punished.
Adventuring in dungeons?
What? Is that it?
Do that. But managing an evil dungeon, now we're talking elite. The Dungeon of Nalbuk is feared throughout the lands of Fang. It is an avant-garde evil structure, combining tradition and disruptive innovation. And it's looking for
I'm interested in Lords of the Fallen 2. I didn't play the first one, but I really like the really grim, dark setting.
And the most attractive treasures.
So I'm quite interested.
Wait, we're on camera? But wait, there's more. We have state-of-the-art production facilities, an R&D
This looks
center,
like
B2C
Dungeon
processing,
Keeper.
and an efficient waste recycling system. Our underlings, employees, can fully express themselves thanks to our committed HR management and peaceful social dialogue.
I kind of want to play Dungeon Keeper 2 on stream, you know, because that game's fucking great.
Or you'll be the one cut into shreds on the editing floor. As a steward,
But I've not been able to get like a working copy, I think.
functional and attractive to adventurers, so they'll want to come here to get slaughtered and humiliated. To achieve
Dungeon
that,
management
you'll have
sim,
access to
yeah.
guards, traps,
Do you remember
and
when you get the casino and they would win the big
provide me with
jackpot?
treasures and relics. Thanks to your boundless devotion, I, Zangdar, will become the greatest warlock of the lands of Fang. Looking for a job that gives meaning to your life and makes the world a better place? Then buzz off. But if you're organized, servile, sneaky, and enjoy a positive work atmosphere, come take your chance. I'll be waiting for you in my office.
I'll give that one a miss then. I should just go like smash or pass to these trailers. It's just like
パブロ、あなたのことはしっかりと見てるわよ、探偵さん。何せあなたにはこの世界を変えてしまうような特別な力があるのだから、私に協力しなさい。あなたの才は貴重よ。短い人生だもの、使わない手はないでしょう。時は刻一刻と過ぎていくわ。賢明な決断を期待してるわよ。
Lady Death. La Sombra. Is it a Metroidvania? Damn. I don't know, man. I'm a be completely real with you. The Lady Death character has my interest, but that's about it. I don't feel like that really showed much of the game, you know.
Dance sequence to promote mariachi legends, but your heavy breathing is indicative of exhaustion, panic, or that you are currently entering childbirth.
No. Don't worry about anything. Systems are a go. Our schedule is just packed with so many games.
I understand, Sean. I'll provide assistance. Notification. Day 9 has been updated to day 10.
What? You just can't replace me? Like, roll the system update back. I don't want whatever this is.
I'm sorry, Sean, but support has been discontinued for older versions.
What? What's up, Day 9? I'm Day 10, the latest software version of popular gaming host Day 9. The consequences of my actions.
Hello, I am Frank AI.
What's up, Frank AI? I'm Day 10. So, the latest software version.
I am Frank
I
AI.
suspect they're going to be at this for a while, so let's just go ahead and fire up
Is
a
that
trailer
what they
for a
think
strategy
gamers
game.
like?
Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin, while I do some strategizing
This
of my
isn't
own.
worse though.
Start unplugging things. I'll just tell you when to stop. Just pull it.
Hello, I am Frank AI.
Another strategy game, chat.
Commander,
Hey, is this Age of Sigmar?
death about this place, not just from the Oryx.
Death comes for everyone.
Oh, it is Age of Sigmar. Cool.
Except us. Fortify our position. We must claim
I'm
this
not good at
spot.
RTS games. Come on.
Enemy sighted.
Action games, Souls games. That's my jam.
Sigma, give me strength.
Think it's time for a fight, boys.
All right, chat. How about you, Sigma? No, I don't know. I had it and then I lost it.
Aiden, I will take the fight to the Auric Warlord. You hold here.
Fate conspires against us both.
Not fate. Duty.
Get
Whoa, it's just a dude on all fours carrying them. Ew, giant tongue. Yeah, that's my thing. Realms of Ruin. Sorry. Yeah. World premiere.
Wake up, sleeper.
No, fuck off. I don't get enough sleep as it is.
No, get out! They haven't finished it!
Oh, sleeper's finished, aren't you? We had a deal.
Luke, thank you.
And yet, here you are.
Citizen Sleeper too.
Break our contract.
Citizen Sleep In.
Just wanted to use them, you piece of shit!
Nothing wrong with being a tool in a time of crisis. There's a war on, and while it rages, well, there's opportunity. I thought you were an opportunity sleeper, desperate, on the run, a hard worker with certain needs.
Looks like a cigar.
Needs. I gave you a crew, lent you a ship, even hooked you up with a contract or two. And yes, I took my share, but that only seems fair. I invested in you. But then, you went and did this. And now, you don't need this. And I don't need you anymore either.
Ugh. Sleeper, go! Now! To the ship!
Malfunctions detected. Damn. It's a cool trailer, but as always, gameplay first, cinematic second. But it is a cool trailer. Citizen Sleeper 2! Never played the first, honestly.
This is just the beginning, sleeper.
How about you sleep on these?
I have found no official case of death by FOMO anywhere on the internet. However, I would not suggest risking being the first case. Failure to watch the next section of this show would result in you missing amazing new content from Dread Pilots, Miasma Chronicles, Pathfinder Gallows Bar Survivors, and Parcel Core. But first, here's Critico.
Dying from FOMO. Honest, for real, I don't know what FOMO is. I thought she said homo at first, and I was like, what? No. That can't be right. But I'm really tired, man. Fear of missing out. Oh, right. Sorry. I had no idea. Bro, anyone could tell that wasn't gonna float. It's full of holes. Suddenly now he's got all the metal tools and shit that he didn't have before. This feels like a mobile app game. It's hard for me to say. I haven't played mobile games in a long time. Villain. Ignore him, chat. We all love furries here. There was a shark one there with an eye patch. Applebum would be right on that. Extra doubt. Ooh. Sea monsters? Oh no.
If there was an award for being unbearably cute while also being unbearably fun, there is no question. It would be down to the wire between Critter Code
Paleo Pines
yours
and
truly.
Paleo
It's a
Pines.
strong matchup, but please, clear winner.
After 3,411 simulated contests, I predict Critico's probability of victory at over 99%.
What,
The
now
poor
is when you start
jawline.
fact-checking now?
Just let them know who won the evolution
subtle
race.
art of ego boosting, it's already powering new ways to play. By teaming up human storytelling with AI assistance, the team over at Hidden Door have developed a generative spin on pen and paper role-playing. It is so tantalizingly delicious, I had no choice but to send RD's adorable all-seeing eye to check in on the project.
Brooklyn, New York. I don't know what that voice was. Do you remember that weird TikTok video where the guy's like, "Hey, I'm walking here," and this woman flips out on him? Don't you dare do that.
Hidden Door is a role-playing game where you and your friends come together. You can play in any world you choose. You create your characters, and then together you decide what kind of story you're gonna have.
So that's how we all
So
talk in
the
New
idea
York.
would
You
be
got
just
an
read a
accent
book,
exactly
you
right.
can't get it out of your head. Now you can go and play your own story adventure in the world of that book that you're
I'll be right back,
directing
chat.
within the rules and the canon that the author has set and confirmed with a generative AI narrator. The way it works is that you come in, you choose the world you want to play in. Right now we have the Wizard of Oz, many more exciting worlds to come. You create your character, you decide the kind of adventure you're gonna have by playing out of your deck of story cards. And then the system creates a unique story adventure for you. And then you can do anything you want. It takes a lot of the joys of playing a tabletop role-playing game and brings them into a digital format. And as you play, you see a graphic novel come together dynamically based on what you choose to do and how the world and the story reacts to you. It's like an improv show where even though you might play the same cards, you get a different, unique story every time. So you throw words in, it comes up with suggested things you might do, you pick something, and then it reacts to you. And then along with our AI narrator who plays the role of, say, the game master, you can go on any adventure you want and you can do anything. And the system and the story will continue based on your choices. At Hidden Door, we are working with authors and folks who make some really exciting TV shows and other media to bring those worlds into the platform. And the system supports anything fictional. So it does do science fiction, it does do fantasy, it does, period romance, which you can think of as more relationship-based gameplay, in addition to sort of your standard action-based gameplay or sort of dungeon crawl-based storytelling.
It's so much nicer outside.
There may be a million Star Wars games in the world. If you were playing one on Hidden Door, because of our AI narrator and the story engine,
He's back, scatter like the rodents you are.
So when you decide that you want to become, say, the governor of Tatooine, you can do that. And the world changes around you and your character. You are able to meaningfully alter the plot of the entire world in a way that was never pre-written or prescripted. There's
I got
no
like a
limit
cold
to
wet
the
towel
number of
around,
characters
towel
you might
around my
encounter, the
neck
locations
because
or the stories you can tell in Hidden
it's so
Door.
bad.
Today you can play Hidden Door anywhere you can access the web. So you can play on desktop, you can play on your mobile device, you can play on a tablet.
Cheese it, it's the streamer. I'm sorry I didn't react to that one, but I'm just... This is like a test of will and stamina now. confidently jump across there. You fail. Oh shit. No. It's a cute idea. The Pale Rune. It's a cute idea, I like it. I probably won't play it, but I like it.
It looks like Hidden Door is cooking up one hell of a winning combination. Am I right, Frank AI?
It certainly seems so, Sean. Speaking of winning, you too can achieve victory with the PC Gaming Show Battle Pass. Earn free bonuses as you level up your viewer rank or upgrade to a gold tier pass for only $9.99.
What are you doing?
I'm incorporating lucrative live service techniques to maximize the show's profitability.
How would a battle pass for a stream even work?
With a gold tier pass, viewers can earn exclusive rewards, like viewing the show's trailers 1.5 seconds early and boosters for viewer rank experience.
Look, I admire the initiative, but I think for now, let's just go ahead and table streams as service.
Sadly, major production decisions are only accessible for those who've reached viewer rank 80. You can, however, unlock immediate access
DG Battle Pass when?
purchasable for $9.99.
You made show production a battle pass reward? Is anyone close to unlocking that?
Killzor 69 Blazes has just achieved viewer rank 58.
Oh God. Okay.
Killzor 69 Blazer.
For now, let's check out a new dungeon crawler from the Don't Starve devs at Clay Entertainment. Here's your first look at Dread Pilots.
What would I even offer as a battle pass? Photographs of my painting, photographs of my fingers and elbows, like what? I've not actually played a single Clay game, to be honest. Exclusive ghost tongue pics? What? Chat can vote on your new outfits? The trouble is, Saf isn't always able to, like, have the time, so I mean. Positive affirmation of yourself. And we have a winner. The level 50 battle pass. DG says something nice about himself. Oh yes, chat, if you subscribe at tier 3, I'll compliment myself. So stupid. So stupid. Oh no, he's gonna die. I like how his ship is basically just a car. Just have special variants like a shiny reflective sticker, then a negative color.
You want to find me.
The bearded ladies. Ooh, I like the robot.
Miasma angry, and it's spreading across America.
Good night, Mesa.
This once great nation into a lethal wasteland.
Try but you won't.
You gotta help these people.
What do you want me to say? Is this an RTS game? Oh, not an RTS, a strategy, I should say. Yeah, it looks it, yeah. Go on, May, what do you want me to say? I'll say it. I'll say something nice about myself.
You will break through the wall and find me. And if you do,
Maybe I will tell you my secret.
Miasma Chronicles.
Revelations must be earned.
Don't starve yourself with excitement for Dread pilots, or you might leave a miasma worthy of a chronicle.
My jokes are better than that.
Pretty good. That's good stuff. Thank you, Text Generation. Coming up, secret facilities, bioweapons development,
Undeading.
zombie experimentation. It's all under the corporate umbrella in this management sim. And you are the evil CEO. I mean, I can't blame you for diversifying. That's just good business sense. Let's take a look at
PG is awesome and he knows it. But I don't know it, mate. That's the thing. I can say it, but I fundamentally don't know if I agree with it.
I introduce one of Enswell Medical's biggest success stories, Director Colin.
Thank you, and welcome to all of you who are starting your own franchises. Today I'm here to talk about building a thriving business.
I love that the company is called Enswell. That's so good.
Immediate attention.
Because it very obviously won't, so I really do like that.
Sir, we're hearing.
Whatever your concerns may be, I'm handling it. Now, tend to your patients.
Sounds like Master Chief.
Structural integrity and power all hanging in there, sir. Extent of the outbreak unknown. Next move, Director.
Tell your men ETA 5 minutes.
Holy shit. He just walks in there.
Wait, don't shoot. Director Coleman. Hey, man. Sir.
Are you okay?
I got a little bitten, but I'm hanging in there, Director. I'm all good. They have
Yeah, as soon as he said bitten, you should have capped him.
Sure. Head back up. There is a shot with your name on it.
Thanks, man. I mean, I was worried for a second there.
I'm like kind of stunned that the director of company just whooped some ass.
I'm trying to run a business here.
Yo. Sick. That was a dope trailer.
Marketing team and those rookies back on the line in 10. Oh, and an espresso.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And Janine, can I get something from my head?
Of course, Director.
Name brand only. Not our stuff. Quality control issues downstairs.
Undeading. Again, I want to see actual gameplay. Wishlist now on Steam. But conceptually, hell yeah. Plus it's Team 17. Definitely got to check that one out. Undeading. I'm going to wishlist that right now. Oh, now you're talking. This is more my kind of thing. It's music as well. What is that attack? Fucking weak. Slow. Altered Alma, a space opera Metroidvania. Why does it give me like massive cookie cutter vibes?
Okay, hey, look. I've been looking through Frank AI's data log, and I found a file named Confidential Game Trailer 44. Codename Omicron Delta November _ final and 2.0 _ revised.mp4. Now, it's important not to lose the trust of your AI assistant, so let's just watch it really quick.
It's all through song and space. Hell yeah. That looks awesome. Hell yeah, that looks sick.
You became an astronaut because the cosmos terrifies you.
Yeah, good game at stream for the whole thing muted, it's true.
Understand it someday. Or at least find as many answers as possible.
Space fish. This looks interesting.
Astrogator, we shouldn't behave here as if we were at home.
For a long time now, the cosmos has belonged to the one strong species. Humans.
So, there was life here before. Everything that happened here overwhelms me.
Not every mission ends in success, Doctor. We have to save what we can. Save you.
What is there to understand? We have to destroy it. Even if it means destroying everything.
Ooh, this looks really interesting, this one. Not everything everywhere is for us. That's a mouthful. That looks really interesting. I like that. Oh, The Invincible is what it's called. Coming this year to PS5 and Xbox.
We'll see
Hi,
a theme
JJ.
park builder that's only days away. Releasing on PC later this week, Park Beyond is a spiritual successor to classics like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Roller Coaster Magnate 9, Roller Coaster Altair 27, and Roller Coaster God Emperor 40,000.
Okay, let's not go off
God
the rails.
Emperor.
Look, as fun
Yeah.
as the carnival is, we all know the games aren't the most balanced, because basically, carnies are OP. Luckily for you, our prizes are so much easier to win. Let's take a look at Park Beyond.
Do you perceive the invisible thread that connects us to each other?
No, it's invisible.
The emotions that unite us without us even realizing it? The desire to move forward, to surpass our limitations. To
I think
take on
that's
challenges
called
greater
having
than
a child.
ourselves. All these feelings make us Visioneers. Visioneers are architects who are dedicated to making their childhood dreams a reality.
I mean, that's what having a
Empowered to
child's all
achieve the
about, right? It's
impossible.
like
Architects who want to offer the world their most
leaving your
beautiful
mark
memories.
for the in the world
Free
for it to
spirits
continue on
in
your
search
line,
of
right?
adventure and new challenges. Indelible moments of amazement and laughter with those we love. Become a Visioneer. Go beyond the fun.
Sorry, I'm really tired, man, and a lot of these games don't speak to me.
As an AI, I have no need for material possessions. But, good news! PC Gaming Show viewers can take advantage of the following promotional contest by following the instructions on the screen. If this product and/or service stimulates your orbital cortex, follow the instructions on the screen.
We gotta do the Capcom showcase tomorrow night as well, you know. Fucking hell.
Evil stirs in the depths of Gallowsmile.
Tired, man.
3 heroes step forth to contain the darkness within. A legendary fighter, a fearless,
Tired, man, and fucking exhausted, bro.
full of deadly surprises, and a powerful wizard wielding the fury of the elements.
The Fury!
They are destined to confront the hordes of undead and their deadly masters. Again and again, attaining new heights of power. And skill. But what hope have they to seal away the whispering tyrant? For surely there can be no hope of surviving Gallows Spire.
Pathfinder, Gallows Spire. Nah. Pass from me. You know, Capcom has already had enough of my money.
Introducing Diesel Legacy.
Oh, it's a fighter, like a brawler.
Join the open beta now on Steam. 2 versus 2 action.
Wait, is it a fighting game or a brawler?
Down, but not
or
out.
both?
Local and online multiplayer.
No, it's a fighting game.
Worldwide rollback netplay.
It's actually a fighting game brawler with 2v2.
Determine the fate of the Iron City.
I'ma be real. I feel like that game's not gonna do great purely because of the setting.
Time we
You know what I mean?
overlooked hero, the noble delivery cyclist, powering the gig economy with their aching calves. Now, you might ask, hey Sean, are you just feeling a little guilty because you gave your credit card details to the AI assistant and now someone has to deliver the 57 parcels you ordered before you noticed? In short, yes. But if this next exclusive
This presentation would have been so much quicker if they just cut all this stuff out.
Gosh dang it. Let's take a look at Parcel Core.
Sorry, I shouldn't complain. I know this is like my whole gig is promoting video games, but it is so hot in my office, and
hello, Inquisitive Fuhrer. My name
I'm
is
pretty tired.
And
So far, I've not seen much
You see, when
on
you're
this
shilling
whole
on behalf of
presentation
an
that has
obscure
actually
video game
been
developer like Bill
of
Gates
interest to
Entertainment,
me
you have a
personally.
finite amount of time to explain why discerning intellectual players, such as yourself,
Is that German?
should
Yes,
be excited
Applebone.
about being thrust into the exciting, high-octane world of
Parcel Core. That's right, escape the mundanity of daily life and slip into the spandex of one of our many colourful bicycle messengers. Embrace the gig economy and forget the security, stable salary and basic workplace rights less cool jobs offer as you race through town, weaving through alleys, defying gravity as you ride up walls, leap from rooftops, startle pigeons.
Well, it's kind of like a career in video game development, except without all the cool traversal stuff. So,
Unauthorized
really just the
intellectual property.
exploitation. But I digress.
Sign a casual work agreement with one of 3 rival courier corporations, all vying to become the most profitable business in town. But be warned, a maniacal scheme is afoot that threatens more than just the business model our protagonists operate under.
The police.
So it's up to you, bicycle courier, to deliver this foot-long grilled chicken, cheese, and chorizo melt and save the world.
How many times did he have to do that take and bite into the damn sandwich?
Hi everyone, I'm Max from Greynight Games, a 2-man studio based in Sweden, working on the game Fabledom, currently available in early access.
It's cute. Meet your neighbors. Will pigs fly? Yeah. Let's see, thank you. It's Doru! Oh my god, Doru!
Welcome to Fabledom.
You're in a game.
Sorry about the pigs.
Sorry about the pigs. You love the Game Boy Advance start sound? Me too.
Hello, micro friend.
That's why it's my follow alert, which is the one presumably you'll hear the most. Doru, have you played Dead Estate yet? Got like the biggest, dirtiest grin ever. No, you haven't. Oh, rip.
Oh, don't mind Sean. He's just entering our PC Game Pass giveaway. We've got a bunch of 1-month subscriptions for new members to try the service. To get a chance of procuring one, visit the URL on screen now.
I'll make him one day. I think Blade Vancer really likes this franchise. I've never played it myself. That music's pretty banging though. And this one has co-op mode, I believe. Yeah, I think that's really cool. A co-op Mega Man game. That sounds really cool. Roguelike mode, always keep it fresh. Ooh. Mega mode, save static levels, what? Level editor, ooh, it's got a lot of nice features, this game. Ooh, 30XX, available Nintendo, oh, it's already gone.
Before we continue with more exciting previews, I've generated a simple tactic to improve the show's revenue stream.
Well, yeah, great. Tell me more.
I've allowed viewers to pay a small fee for a bespoke on-screen shout-out. Got good 228 right? Great to be watching PC Gaming Show once again. Excellent work, Sean and Co.
Nobody said that.
Hey, I'm touched and a little wealthier.
It's early access if you want to try it. That's just the 1.0 release date. Oh.
Team, Dick move, bro.
You know what else sounds fun? A new Mega Man X game. There's a
This show
Capcom.
needs to focus on long-term sustainability.
Fired by Sean 23 writes, I have sworn the blood oath. My vengeance will not be denied.
Okay, it looks like that's it. Our shoutouts feature is broken. I'm so sorry. That's going to be all for shoutouts.
I haven't logged any errors, Sean.
Well, I'm seeing red flags across the board, and it's a real tragedy. Just can't be helped. Just like I can't help wanting to see more previews. And with that,
Took a while for that fucking coffee to arrive, didn't it?
Survival game, Chimera.
Bro. That coffee's cold now. I could go for a coffee, to be honest, even though it's like swelteringly hot. I need to edit up all this content after stream, you see. And it's already 10:15. So... I am pretty fucking tired, but this is my job and I gotta stick to it, even if I complain. Creepy Jar is a cool studio name. I totally agree, Morgan. Do you know what else is a cool studio name? Delinquent Ghost. Oh my god, it's a solar flare. And they all died. There's nothing you've done 12 and 24 hours many times. Ah, a few times, yeah. I'm just particularly tired because of the heat villain, I think. You know? It's really bad at my office. They made Canada to a card game? What? What even was that, Chimera? ChimeraGame.com. Wishlist now. The heat puts him to sleep. Yeah, because of my medication, I'm more susceptible to heat stroke, so...
Mordecai was his name. He succumbed to the white flame. His treasure was lost and his crew was tossed. Now is the day cursed pirates have their way.
I've got a fan on me, blasting. I've been drinking water this whole time. It's because there's no circulation in my office. I've got the window open, I've got the fan on, and there's just the air doesn't go anywhere. It just stagnates and just fucking yeah. I do like pirates, not parrots. Pirates. I've even got a cold, wet towel around my neck and it's warming up.
They see us as prey. Ignitia is their leader. You do well to exceed her. The treasure she pursues across the ocean blue. She'll conquer the brine for her grand design. That's the life we live, come along for the trip.
A storm door? What's a storm door? How expensive would it be? Shadow Gambit, August 17th. Demo June 19th. They go buy that stuff too quickly. You need to throw down and get you a mini AC. Yes, fireplace. Yes. There's still game presentations, so we're still going. This is the PC gaming showcase. It says beside me. All those jazz. No worries, man. A flimsy door that has a glass and wire fence and it goes in. Oh, right. The thing is, I'm not on the ground floor. I'm like... Exo Rally Chat. It's a space racing game.
Exo Rally Championship might be racing its way across the stars, but it's already raced its way into my heart. Anyways, if you're not aware, I've got something of a history with the real-time strategy genre. And funnily enough,
It wasn't people I was worried about, Morgan.
those same RTS games just so happen to be a valuable testing ground for world-leading AI research.
Or bugs for that matter.
Curious. Can it be just a coincidence then that I'd end up the kind of man to name himself an AI visionary? I mean, probably. But what's no coincidence is my excitement for the eagerly anticipated RTS from former Warcraft and StarCraft devs at Frost Giant Studios. It's Stormgate, and today we don't just get the chance to get some exclusive first look at some Stormgate gameplay, but we're also joined by Frost Giant's president and game director, Tim Campbell, here to tell us exactly how Stormgate will delight all minds, artificial or otherwise. Thanks so much for joining us, Tim.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Now, I've been following Stormgate for years, but for those of us who haven't, what is Stormgate?
Stormgate is our modern take on the classic real-time strategy game formula. It's what we think
This
of
would
as
also be in your home.
successor to franchises like Warcraft.
I was more worried about
StarCraft,
like falling out of it.
And real-time strategy
like
games
through the
are
door.
the type of game where you can control an entire battlefield. So
That's all I was
this
worried about.
classic RTS formula includes harvesting resources, building sprawling bases, commanding huge armies on the battlefield.
Yes, he's pretending to be Steve
We
Jobs.
believe that the
It's
RTS
a bit
genre is something that should be enjoyed by
not a
players
very
of all
good
skill
one
levels.
either.
So we put a lot of effort into making sure that Stormgate feels good, whether you're a pro with high technical skill and you love competitive play, or whether it's something that you just want to be able to relax with and experience a story.
Now, Tim, I understand that
Who's
you brought
Steve
for all
Jobs?
of us, but in particular for
Falling
me,
out of the door.
a present to show today. What are you going to show, Tim?
We are going to show gameplay from the pre-alpha of Stormgate.
Yeah.
Now this is something that we are big believers in. At Frost
I'm
Giant.
Steve
we
Jobs.
want to share this current state of the game today.
Let's take
Dude, you think I'm that wealthy? Good grief.
Tim, I'm so excited. And right away, this looks like an RTS. Tell me what we're seeing.
This is the classic start to a 1v1 match. What you're seeing here is the human faction as they're sending workers out to harvest resources. They're starting to construct building. They actually build them by 3D printing them from the ground up.
That's
and you can
awesome.
see them now starting to train troops so they can have an army that goes out in the field to fight.
Yeah, and I mean, right here, we see in the corner coming up, this looks like a scout unit?
Yeah, that is literally a cybernetic dog with laser eyes. It is called the Scout.
You're richer than he is.
It's designed for early game. It's a unique unit to the human faction.
Right.
And you can see him now running through the base trying to see what information he can find out about his enemy.
Yeah, I mean, scouting and information is such an important part of RTS games.
It really
Oh,
is.
he's
and
dead.
This is something that we've embraced early game. The Scout unit has been designed so it can actually sense units beyond its sight radius. So it's
awesome.
especially useful early on.
I had no idea.
So we're heading into what looks like the first engagement of this game. What are we seeing?
Well, what we're seeing right here is the Red Scout getting surprised by a group of blue troops coming through the
But
light
since
force.
you're a dead
New
ghost,
train
all your wealth
with
is claimed by the government.
battlefield here.
And how do these light force?
So the dogs from Red
Light
Alert
force lets
3.
smaller units move through them. They have concealment. It's allowed Blue to raid Red's base, in which case Red is barely getting a turret built with their speed building from their workers, a human faction advantage. And they're about to pop out a couple extra defenders here.
Human faction
So we got these
advantage.
huge max enemies.
Sweatshops.
Visually, it looks like they are countering the heck out of these blue.
That's how that
infantry.
sounded.
Can the rednecks fit through the fort?
No,
We
they're
can
too
speed
big to go
build
through. They're heavy
because-
units. They're designed to use their chain guns to go through groups of enemies, but they can't fit through the light force, which Blue knew and used to his advantage.
Okay, so we're in mid-game. This is normally where you make some big tech decisions. What's Red up to?
You're seeing Red commit to a tech path that gives them big battlefield mechs and air units like this evac.
And it looks like they're just dropping right on top of Blue, who is killing a chicken? What's the chicken there, Tim?
Yeah, that's a giant chicken with a Viking helmet on it. Use your imagination. Stormgate's in pre-alpha, and that's art that we haven't gotten to yet, but imagine it as a big Mad Max Raider.
It's the most threatening placeholder art for now. And oh, I see Red diving onto Blue.
I hope
and
that wasn't
hey,
scripted.
picking back up into the air transport. That's some classic high-level micro.
It is, and it's really important for Stormgate that we maintain a high skill ceiling so that players can express themselves on the battlefield by maneuvering
And get mega salty at each other.
And here we have the final fight of the
That's
game.
what a high skill ceiling will do. Make your player base really salty with each other.
Through them now, and Blue's dodging these enormous shots, and we can also see Blue swarming in from both sides. This is not looking good for Red.
No, it's pretty grim. Red is on the ropes right here, and they've been outmaneuvered. They're caught in the corner here between two different forces coming in with a mobile pincer.
Man, and of course,
there's the GGs.
The most classic ending to an RTS game, GG. Get Tastosis on that.
No, it's not.
Outside of 1v1.
The most classic ending to an RTS game is somebody reporting somebody else.
We're going to be revealing a bunch of stuff about Stormgate the rest of this year. We're introducing new modes. We have a 3-player versus AI cooperative mode. We have team-based competitive modes. We're going to be sharing information about our story.
We all know how RTS games go.
We have new factions beyond the humans that you just saw today.
But Tim,
or someone disconnecting, yeah.
The game right now.
If you want to play the game as soon as possible, you wish list Stormgate on Steam and you go to playstormgate.com to sign up for the beta. We're starting closed testing in July.
Once again, go to Steam, wishlist Stormgate. Tim, thank you so much again for joining us, not just to talk about the 1v1 footage you shared, but the future content plans of Stormgate. It makes the RTS players...
What if you want to play Stormgate right now? You can't, bitch. Wait until July.
Gloriously grimy Deus Ex-inspired sci-fi fisticuffs with a fiendishly Star Wars vibe to it. If so, get a load of this latest trailer for Fortune's Run.
It sounds like the graphics of a PS2 game, and I'm actually kind of digging it. What in the hell? This is so Star Wars. Yeah, I'll give this one a miss. They even have like the blaster sound. Like pew 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 pew. September 1st.
Whatever.
Fortune's Run.
Men, you are about to embark upon the great crusade towards which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
I hope they make Battlefield Bad Company 3. Bad Company was so funny.
Keep moving! We've taken a German opening!
Would the bullets actually go through that? No worries, sir. I'm gonna be falling asleep soon as well. It's another cinematic trailer, isn't it? This guy looks so pissed off. Ooh, Team 17. Oh, it's a battle royale. Or it looks it anyway. Atomic Picnic. Cute name, I like that. This looks wild. Jarrell's brother and the most important game of the galaxy. That looks wild. Oh, Brad Pitt would love this.
Mullet Mad Jack. Wish list now.
Mullet Mad Jack. Brad Pitt would adore that one. How dare you say that to me? Hercule? Oh gosh. Oh. Aww. Little robots. Oh my god. Novalands just get eaten by a freaking sandworm.
I have no need for material possessions. But good news. PC Gaming Show viewers can take advantage of the following promotional contest by following the instructions on the screen. If this product and or service stimulates your orbital cortex, follow the instructions on the screen.
Frank, we've seen impressive, almost like unrealistic tech on display today. It's just a shame our viewers at home can't get their hands on some of that bleeding edge hardware.
Your concerns are both unnecessary and convenient, Sean. As the long-term vanguard of gaming, Alienware continues to offer high-end PC hardware. Considering their extraterrestrial origins, it comes as no surprise.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Frankie, but they're not actually made by aliens.
Websites in my trading model contain compelling evidence to the contrary, Sean. The truth is out there.
Great. But let's do some truth-telling of our own and hear what Alienware is offering the folks at home.
Alienware has been a part of my professional life for a while now. From the games you play to what you do for work, that's very hardware intensive.
When using Alienware, you get a performance that is very, very difficult to match.
It doesn't have just the kind of like generic gamer look to it.
I'm about to take this
powered by Alienware, and it just makes me so happy.
pot of paint water and splash it in my face.
Don't miss your shot at Alienware giveaway goodness. Scan that code now. I mean, Frankie, can you believe this? We got an Alienware M18 laptop with an Intel Core i9 processor for the fine price point of free? Oh, it's enough to get anyone's blood pumping.
As you know, Sean, I'm a network
Why is that
of
villain?
predictive algorithms and generative software. I am fundamentally incapable of belief.
Look, I understand.
I also don't have blood.
But
Would you like me to procure blood, Sean?
God, no, absolutely not. Anything but that. Let's move on to literally anything else. So, what's next? Well, this is a little awkward. Let's have a look at some incoming DLC for Vampire Survivors.
This game's getting a film, isn't it? They cut corners.
What if we gave it a spin?
A DLC for Vampire Survivor, yes. Now you can play the same game you've been playing before, but with a new twist.
Golden Devil, Cosmic Finger.
Oh, Twitch chat can mess with you? Is that a thing? Twitch chat can make it harder for me. I don't even own the game. Crab Rave.
We are only a couple months out from the full release of Baldur's Gate 3. I literally cannot tell you how excited I am to try out some of the character builds I've got going on up here. I'm thinking of running like a mage tank kind of vibe. And wait, Frank, can you generate like an awesome character art for me in like a D&D style? Like, look, I want to be a wizard, like fully Gandalf out with like a staff and like blasting spells like that. Can you like give me a sample piece of art?
One moment. Here you are, Sean.
Oh, dear God.
This was generated in seconds, while a professional artist's work would take hours, if not days.
Yes, that is true. It's hard to tell this wasn't the work of a trained professional, but do you have any professional artist work, you know, just to like compare?
I do. Thanks to the YouTube animators extraordinaire at Mashed. Here's an original animation for Larian's Baldur's Gate 3.
So knackered, man.
My fellow adventurers, the road to Baldur's Gate has been long. We have fought cultists of a strange new god, battled packs of fearsome gnolls, and gone toe-to-toe with creatures from beyond this plane. And today we faced our greatest foe yet.
He was just so strong. And I think his blood was acid? I'm not sure how that even works, like anatomically.
Tomorrow, we find higher ground, then rain down upon him with 100 arrows.
No. First, I will incapacitate him with a fit of hideous laughter. Then, we will fill his bog with grease and set it on fire. And if he attempts to escape the blaze, fear not, for I will keep my eye out for him.
Please don't. Even Lae'zel's puns are more amusing.
Among Githyanki, I am considered extremely humorous.
Enough! We must defeat this foe. Somewhere within these twisted swamps dwells a hag who possesses a potent potion, an elixir that could grant us the ability to converse with the creature. However, attaining it will necessitate a trade.
Give me his spleen.
Steel your nerves, friends. I will now attempt to reason with the creature. Most mighty beast, though you defeated us once, we have returned to seek your guidance. Impart your knowledge upon us, and teach us the source of your power.
It's here. Frog.
Oh, I did
didn't know you speak frog. Gosh, I'm so sorry about yesterday. I'm so embarrassed. You know, ever since the hag turned me into a frog, I've been down in the dumps.
What in the hell is going on? What the hell?
Cities are incredibly hard to make in RPGs because you have to make sure that every single nook and cranny has something to do. You have to make sure that it's different, so you have to be incredibly creative. Given that the name of the game is Baldur's Gate, the city was really going to be the thing that people
No,
were
I'm not going to
talking
play
about.
Baldur's
The city
Gate,
of Baldur's
no.
Gate is seamless, which it originally wasn't.
You only can judge the game when you have all the components together, and if the mix doesn't work, we start over.
At some point, he said, like, can't we just connect everything? And that was a very interesting day.
One of the things that's done is it's brought a level of believability and immersion and also complexity that wouldn't have been there otherwise.
Now it was this seamless, giant organism, and it really, really felt good.
Still wait until it comes out.
See down the city slope, so you're seeing down toward the docks, and you're like, one of my teammates might be down there. They might be running around down there.
We worked on it as a painting almost. You start with a sketch, a very basic line, and then you just start adding layers and layers.
We can put lots
Hey,
more of the
it's that
city onto the
character.
screen, than they could in 1998. So
Expert
we
writer.
can do something that is more immersive, richer, has more texture to it.
It feels like you are walking around a place where there are lots and lots of people living their actual lives.
Looks
You have
alright.
crowds that are walking around, can talk to pretty much anybody, and they react to every single thing. It's very alive in that sense.
Every person that you meet in Baldur's Gate has got a story to them.
All the things that you have done up to the city really matter. You can really feel the conclusion of everything just gathering there.
We actually build anticipation through all these characters that you've met, through all these situations that you've been through.
All the stories that you have been following, and all the decisions that you've been making, they all come to fruition in that lower city.
And the great thing is, if you so choose, you can be another bad thing that's happening to the city. You can arrive and be like, this place is on fire, and then you can throw petrol all over it.
During production,
Well,
felt
we know
like
what
the
villains
city
gonna
was
do.
Was our destination.
We spent, I think, 3 times, 4 times as much effort on the city than we originally planned. But the the feeling of walking in there is just fantastic.
You have this
What is
constant
that?
jostling of things that are very much of the real world, and then you can indulge
And they
in
have written a
completely
D&D
fantastical-
module
And
in
then when you
content.
walk into the city, the noise of everybody talking to each other, the knowledge that everywhere you look, you can go there and you can do something, the knowledge that you can fly it's great. So the thing that I was the most afraid of when we started making this game turned out to be the thing that I'm the most proud of.
August 31st.
Larian Studios breaks the classic RPG series out of a 2-decade retirement when Baldur's Gate 3 finally releases on August 31st. Up next, we're forging ahead with more fantasy as flame-headed fighters face ferocious foes in a co-op action roguelike. After all, what's a roguelike without an onslaught of algorithmic terrors? I feel like there's a lot of that going on around here lately. Anyways, here's the latest trailer for Ember Knights.
Oh, save me, chat. End my suffering. I can't stand this cringe anymore. Why did you lose hype, JJ? Do it for the games, DG, come on. The Xbox presentation had this lady with lobster hands. This looks pretty alright, but again, better with friends. And I don't have friends. Ah, fair, JJ. I like the music. I like the exploration. But it's just another game I'm not gonna get. TerraTech Worlds. Wishlist it now. I think this game, it's been out for a while.
Would you like an endless loop of terror, death, repeat in the upcoming stealth extraction horror, Macabre? In Macabre, you and your friends will team up to confront interdimensional terrors, venturing deep into
You'd like that,
unstable,
JJ.
high-risk tasks with uncovering the source of terrifying anomalies. A great way to enjoy the outdoors. Built in Unreal 5, this exclusive debut will be
I
out
played
later
it,
this
Doru.
year in early access.
I played it. It was a fucking mess. We went into one match and like none of the textures for the environments loaded in. It was just all the like grey angled polygons and shit.
I forgot to mention, there's like a super weird, scary thing getting around inside the rift.
The hell was that, a bear?
Have you ever heard a bear sound like that before?
I've never seen a bear before.
I was gonna say, I've never heard of that before.
Come on, you'll freeze to death out here.
Oh yeah, I had constant issues with it, Doru.
Here, take this. I call it the atomic space shifter. If anything goes wrong.
Jesus Christ, that's the most Australian invention I've ever seen.
A lot of folks come up here looking for answers. It's weird. It's like.
What was that one you play with, Millie? I can't remember. I know the one you mean though. Just look at it. It looks like it's gonna turn on you and murder you.
We gotta find the others, dude.
Just, it looks like the most dangerous and violent thing. Never mind, he's just had his neck slit. That thing on his arm, he's about to go mental. DRG. What? I don't know what that is, though. Pass. I'll give that one a big pass. I don't own Deep Rock.
This is it. This is the key to. Ah, you're alive. Ready to go back in?
Crazy ass. Rock and stuff. Oh god, it's still going, man. Fucking hell.
We thought we had billions of years before our sun died.
Hey, Shady.
We were wrong. Thousands of us answered the call, rallying to save those we can.
Yeah, so I keep praying, mate. I keep praying.
Captain, it is up to you to find us a new home, so we can plant the future seeds of humankind.
Copy. Plotting course now. Sector locked in.
I'm so tired, man. I'm literally gonna sleep on an ice pack tonight. It's that warm.
Prepare for warp jump in 3, 2, 1.
I'm doing it for the content.
Soft landings, Captain.
Team 17. Coming next year.
As great as Earthless looks, it makes you wonder, how are we in the real world gonna fare when our big, beautiful sun enters its twilight years?
No
Me?
idea, Shady.
I'm optimistic. Who knows what we'll achieve by then? Every billionaire-funded space rocket that detonates moments after takeoff is one more step on the winding road of progress. Up next, tie on those togas and make merry with fine
What
wine
kind of
as
terrible
all roads
transition
lead
was
to
that?
this newest city builder. Here's a first look at Nova Roma.
They just slag off Elon Musk, which I don't care. I just think it's kind of funny in a way. But then it's just like into this. That was the worst transition. There is no transitions. Uber. Oh. All I want. Yeah, another game that I will be playing. Jupiter. Haha. You drown the city. Now you're talking. I used to love playing Sims on the Super Nintendo, but I wouldn't play the game properly. I would, because I was a child. I would load up a save file, because there was like loads that were saved like into the game. You just put a code in, and it'd boot up the city, and I'd put on all the natural disasters like flood, fire, hurricanes, giant Bowser going around destroying the city. And my brother would get upset. He's like, that's not how you're supposed to enjoy the game. I thought it was fun. I like Godzilla.
The Great War is over.
Is it an FMV game?
Is to return home.
Yeah, that's the Wundaru, yeah. The guy with like the green hair that's like upright, or in the round glasses, he looks like Charlie Chaplin.
Brothers and sisters. None of us thought this part of the journey would be the most difficult. We still hope to see our home once again.
Damn, on the train with the guns on, holy shit. Did they actually like arm trains like that back in the day?
By armored train in a harsh winter. Far from our loved ones. Outnumbered by enemies, we fight.
They did, but it's a terrible idea.
Surrounded by wilderness, we manage in order to survive.
Fuck.
This is our last chance. Our last train home.
Kind of. They had people with guns in it. Ah, alright. That seems like a very intense game. A very, very intense and like somber game. Fuck, man.
Pairing squad tactics with historic inspiration, Last Train Home is based on real events in the aftermath of World War I. However, historians continue to uncover records describing train passengers travelling homewards, some dating as recently as 2023. Whether any train home is truly the last remains the subject of academic debate. History is clear on one thing though. Puppets can't be trusted. As proof, watch as Sesame Street meets survival horror in My Friendly Neighborhood.
I was interested in this game, but I tried the demo and I was like,
The antenna activated itself last night and started broadcasting that old puppet show over the news. Need to turn that thing off. You gotta get this done, man. Bye.
The last job of the day is always the worst.
Oh no! It's the crusty song.
Hey, stay back!
Let's do this.
As I seem to recall in this game, the enemies don't stay down. Ooh, that's freaky. I think they don't stay dead, but I could be wrong. You have to play this. Do I?
I think I ended early. Can we go back to the beginning?
July 18th.
A sprint victory and points up for grabs right here.
I'm not gonna say I'm not interested. I am interested, but in the friendly neighborhood one. But
sit back and relax now.
my expectations are not high. Don't know what I mean. If I can get a code for free, I'll play it. I know that might sound like harsh, but
Oh, and that's a crash.
I push now, thanks for push now.
And McLaren with a great overtake. Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
yeah, not gonna play this. Sorry. Not a driving
How
gang.
are the metrics looking? Are we like doing numbers?
We're attracting considerable viewership, Sean. However, I've identified a simple programming adjustment to target underrepresented segments of our audience demographic. Shall I execute it?
Well, hell yeah, let's do it. Ah, cornering the VTuber market. Smart, very smart. Just not really sure this is my vibe, but since we're on a time crunch,
Fucking
let's
hell.
see what's next for Subnautica Likes in Space with a trailer for Breath Edge 2.
Y'all got shouted out by that. Presentation was like, we know what you want, chat. DG need to redeem like that. If I had a redeem like that, nobody would want to see me anymore. That's why I don't have a redeem like that. Because I thought about it a long time ago. I thought about having like a Hachishaku-sama channel redeem. But think of the views. Think of my integrity. Breath Edge 2. I like the art. Jesus, she's got cake. Holy fuck, did you see that, chat? Small price to pay. Psh, bite me. No way. No way. Fuck you. You have integrity, of course. If I didn't, I would have gone like full-blown not safe for work content creator. And look at me, I've very, very strongly not gone that. In fact, I rejected it with all I can. Bloomtown, that looks interesting.
Man, there are so many great video games in this year's show. Frank AI, what do we know about sand?
Sand is a fine granular substance composed of mineral particles. It is finer than gravel, but coarser than silt.
Yes, but it's also a brand new survival game set in an alternate history where Austro-Hungarian soldiers smuggle space salvage across alien deserts.
I don't understand that sentence. Would you like to hear more about sand types?
Oh, no need.
No, I was not, Fireplace. I was just kind of referring to the whole how things used to be in the past. Being a bit more like edgy or whatever, do you know what I mean? And now I'm like, nah. I started thinking about what my I started thinking about what I want to be remembered and known for in the future. Like, am I doing, what am I, what, the things I'm doing now, will I be proud of that, like, 4 or 5 years in the future? So I started thinking like that. And getting away from all that kind of, like, lewdness and all that stuff. Plus, it's not really my vibe overall, I don't think. Hi, hon.
Завітайте в Лазуровий порт. У нас найкращі пляжі, готелі та ресторани. Файно! Замовлю собі багатського м'яса та пива. А ви що, хлопці?
We are wholesome here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Bro, I'm playing Paleo Pines tomorrow. How are we not wholesome? Isn't that the Wild Wild West film? Fine and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
We have reached the end of this year's show, and we're saving something very exciting for the end. Dune Awakening, the survival MMO adaptation of the classic sci-fi series.
How about you get Dune on these nuts?
If you like, I could fill the room with sand.
That's a little literal, don't you think? But what if we had, like, costumes? Oh, Dune's got some really cool costumes. We have steel suits, the royal garments.
Still got it.
Oh my god, I could dress up maybe as like a giant sandworm.
It will require 3 million teraflops of processing power to render you as a sandworm, Sean.
I mean, don't worry about it. We can skip the costuming. It's just something that, like, Frankie and I used to do. Like, not you, like the real Frankie with the fun hair who's not a computer. Oh, man, there was this one year.
The poor jaw, I swear, man.
And then, and she was like a mech pilot, and I had a spaceship. And there was this other time with togas, and I had this.
Been over 2 hours, and she's still smiling.
Forget it. I'm living in the past. I shouldn't even miss this stuff. I mean, we're adults, right? Frankie Ward?
Do you still want to do the
Her outfit got green screened out.
I wanted to dress a bit so bad. I'm sorry. I tried to fire everyone and make money with computers.
Shut up and put the costume on.
Frankie, would you do the honors?
Gladly. Here is an exclusive interview with the team making a survival MMO that's more sought after than a suitcase stuffed with spice melange. It's Dune Awakening.
It was a good one though, villain. It was a good one. Oh, that's the sound of the drone. What just happened to them? They're cosplaying as things from Dune. He looks like a giant bellhead.
My name's Joel Bylos. I'm the creative director on Dune Awakening. So Dune Awakening is a survival, open world, massively multiplayer game. It is a game where players are invited to explore the world of Dune. They involve themselves in politics, they involve themselves
How
in
much
intrigue,
of
they
Dune's
involve
world
themselves in
is
combat.
not
They have
desert
to
though?
survive on the most dangerous planet in the universe. And through this experience, they come to know the factions in the world and the universe.
I mean, I know next to nothing about Dune.
So when Dune Awakening begins,
Little Amy.
A castaway on the planet in the deep desert, and all you have is a knife that you've made out of scrap metal.
Knife.
And you need to
Sorry.
creep into enemy camps and knife them in the back and steal the water from their
Nice.
still suits. By the end of the game, perhaps you're running a guild. You have a fleet of vehicles, ornithopters flying in formation, sandbikes cruising across the desert beneath them, tanks kicking up a cloud of dust as you drive to a spice blow in the distance in order to harvest.
The
with your
sci-fi
guild.
40k
And
took
you see
over
in the
inspiration.
distance
Is that
another
true,
guild coming
Daru?
towards you, and just as you clash, you hear the rumble of a sandworm coming. That's combat in Dune Awakening.
I've been listening to this audiobook, Daru, about
My
these
name is
two
Vegard
Necrons.
Sonnabak. I'm the game director on Dune Awakening.
The Immortal
You start
and the
out in the
Divine, I
desert,
think. It's
surviving,
really funny.
clinging to life, and in the end,
So funny.
you might become someone like the Baron Harkonnen, and then you try to cling to power. Arrakis is the most dangerous planet in the universe. Surviving on Arrakis means that you need to prepare for sandstorms, you need to find water, it's a constant threat against survival.
Yes, that's the one with
sandworm, every
Trask.
time you try to cross the desert,
So funny.
the
They're so
sandworm will come,
unbelievably petty.
it will sometimes
It's
outrun it,
kind of
sometimes
hilarious. Hey Teapot, how you
Awakening
doing?
is built upon a foundation of 5 pillars. Survival, which is obviously everything you'd expect to see in a survival
We
game.
need a
It's
Lex
water
reboot.
discipline,
Oh
it's
god,
the
yeah. My dad used to
surviving
love
the
that show.
sandstorms that sweep across
I haven't thought
Arrakis.
about Lex in
Then we have
forever.
politics and intrigue, which speaks to the faction gameplay of the game. It's about, siding with one of the factions, thinking about how they work together, perhaps assassinating members of the other factions. Then there's infinite exploration. Infinite exploration, which is one of the things I'm most excited about, is
I'm
how the
exhausted,
world
Teapot.
changes over time. We have a concept called a Coriolis storm, and when it sweeps across the landscape, the sands shift, revealing new points of interest, hiding others,
Ooh,
making
that's
the
a cool
game renewed
mechanic.
every week. Then we have combined arms. Combined arms is our combination of vehicles, melee combat, range combat, and abilities all working together to create a seamless sandbox combat experience. And finally, we have expression and customization, which is really more than just talking about like the visual expression and customization, which of course we have armor sets and clothing and a robust character creation. But in addition to that, it's really about play the way you want to play. Do you want to be a trader? You can do that. Do you want to be a fighter? Of course you can do that. Do you want to be a spy? Maybe that's the gameplay you're looking for. All of these things built into these pillars.
So the journey of the player, we've divided that into 4 parts. We think of them as survive,
Take care, Havoc.
expand, control. The survive part means that you're up against the planet itself and you're clinging onto life.
Oh yeah, no,
In
I
the
understand
protect
what they're doing.
phase,
Yeah, that's
you
why I like
gather some
them. They're
stuff,
just
you
so
might have a
petty.
base, but you
It's
also want to make
so
sure that
incredible.
nobody else comes to take it away
I've been
from you, so you try to build
squabbling for like
defenses and make sure
millennia.
that the base is really clear. Then in the expand phase, you lift your gaze and you look around and you see that others have stuff as well, and you might want to take their stuff. Then in the control phase, you may find yourself being a part of a guild or even the leader of a guild. Then the goal is to control the flow of spice on Arrakis. However, you're never safe. There's always someone lurking around the corner. Can you really trust your second in command? So the goal of the control phase is that you are clinging to control. Whenever you get into combat in the desert of Arrakis, try to get it over with quickly, because not only are you fighting human combatants, but the planet Arrakis itself is the greatest protagonist there is.
And with that, the PC Gaming Show 2023 is done. And what a show it was. And what a lesson for me, honestly. AI excels at plenty, but only an absolute doofus would think it can replace the human touch. I mean, you'd have to be an irredeemable bozo, like a real human dumpster to pull that.
So that's the end of
I'm a human dumpster.
Getting the band back together.
I mean, yeah, if we get another show next year, then yeah, you betcha.
If?
Well, you know, Dakota, you guy's pretty smart. I mean, I think he's actually the CEO now of PC Gamer and all subsidiary publications and IPs. I think he's got some really great ideas, but he also caddies for some very influential people on the golf course. Life comes at you fast, I guess. Either way, see you next year. Bye-bye.
An adorable dumpster.
Bye.
Bye-bye.